Inferno of Desire, A Tale of Forbidden Love. By Council of Greggs. Preface. In this gripping tale of forbidden love, Council of Greggs explores the complexities of human emotion, desire, and the consequences of breaking societal norms. Delving deep into the hearts and minds of the central characters, the story examines the transformative power of love and the significance of choosing one's own path. Even when it means traversing challenging terrain and confronting disapproval. Even when it means traversing challenging terrain and confronting disapproval. Delving deep in this preface by Inferno of Desire, A Tale of Forbidden Love. By Council of Greggs. Preface. In this gripping tale of forbidden love, Council of Greggs explores the complexities of human emotion, desire, and the consequences of breaking societal norms. Delving deep into the hearts and minds of the central characters, the story examines the transformative power of love and the significance of choosing one's own path. Even when it means traversing challenging terrain and confronting disapproval. Chapter list. Serendipitous sparks. Clandestine cravings. Rapturous rendezvous. Exposed secrets. The crossroads of fate. Embracing the flame. Chapter 1. Serendipitous sparks. The sun had barely dipped below the horizon, casting the sky in a brilliant palette of reds and oranges, when the first guests began to arrive at the grand estate. It was a lavish affair, the kind of event whispered about for years to come, an extravagant celebration that drew people from far and wide to revel in its opulence. Chandeliers glittered above, their crystals casting 1,000 shards of light across the walls as the ballroom filled with an ever-growing throng of beautifully attired guests. Amidst the splendor and the gaiety, two individuals found themselves inexplicably drawn to one another, Big Headish and Knucklehead. Big Headish was a vision of elegance and sophistication, her dark hair cascading in loose curls around her delicate features. Her gown, a stunning creation of silk and lace, hugged her curves and flowed gracefully as she moved with a dancer's poise among the revelers. Her laughter, light and melodic, was a beacon that drew the attention of many, but her eyes kept returning to one person in particular. That person was Knucklehead, a man whose presence was impossible to ignore. He exuded an air of confidence that turned heads and sparked whispers wherever he went. His chiseled jaw and piercing gaze were the perfect complement to his broad shoulders and tailored suit. He was the epitome of charisma, effortlessly charming those around him with his easy smile and quick wit. As the two locked eyes from across the room, the electricity between them was undeniable, sparking a fire that threatened to consume them both. They felt an irresistible pull towards one another, as though they were the only two people in the world. The cacophony of laughter and music faded into the background as Big Headish and Knucklehead weaved through the crowd, drawn together by a force they could not resist. As they finally met face to face, the connection between them was palpable, their hearts pounding in unison. "Hello," Big Headish murmured, her voice barely audible above the din. "I don't believe we've met." Knucklehead's eyes sparkled with mischief, the corners of his mouth curving into a knowing smile. "No, we haven't," he replied, his voice soft and sultry. "But I have a feeling we were meant to." The night unfolded before them like a dream, their connection growing deeper with each shared word and stolen glance. They spoke of their passions, their dreams, and the things that made their hearts race. As they stood there, mere inches apart, Big Headish and Knucklehead were acutely aware of the charged energy that crackled between them. Their fingertips brushed against one another, sending shivers down their spines.
Are you sure you want to exit, Brenda?
The Internal Road to Healing. By Council of Greggs. Table of Contents. Chapter 1. Introduction to the Internal Road to Healing. Chapter 2. Understanding the Mind-Body Connection. Chapter 3. The Role of Emotional Health in Healing. Chapter 4. Uncovering the Hidden Wounds, Trauma and Grief. Chapter 5. Harnessing the Power of Mindfulness and Meditation. Chapter 6. Developing a Healing Mindset, Positivity and Growth. Chapter 7. The Art of Self-Compassion and Forgiveness. Chapter 8. Nourishing the Body for Optimal Healing. Chapter 9. Building Resilience, Stress Management and Coping Strategies. Chapter 10. Cultivating a Supportive Healing Environment. Chapter 11. Integrating Alternative and Complementary Therapies. Chapter 12. Setting Goals and Creating a Personalized Healing Plan. Chapter 13. Embracing the Journey, Staying Motivated and Adapting to Change. Chapter 14. Beyond Healing, Thriving in the Face of Adversity. Chapter 15. The Path Forward, Ongoing Maintenance and Self-Care. Epilogue, Reflections on the Internal Road to Healing. Preface. Inspired by a story of resilience, healing, and the power of positive energy, Gregory Anonymized Cherry II, a North American native and Irish born in Dallas, Texas, and an Air Force veteran, experienced a life-changing event that would alter the course of his life forever. On the night of June 26, he and his brother were headed home after a business meeting when their car collided head-on with another vehicle driving on the wrong side of the highway. The accident left Gregory in a 2-week coma during the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite sustaining a fractured neck, traumatic brain injuries, and a broken pelvis, Gregory's spirit remained unbroken. Upon awakening from the coma, he was determined to overcome his new physical limitations and walk again. His prior experience as a UFC trainee prepared him for the tough road ahead. In the Polytrauma Center at the VA in San Antonio, Texas, Gregory worked tirelessly with speech and physical therapists to regain his mobility and cognitive function. During his recovery, Gregory focused on creating a positive and supportive environment for himself and his caregivers. He took the time to ask the nurses and doctors about their days, showing them appreciation and gratitude for their help. This empathetic approach fostered a strong bond between Gregory and his healthcare team, leading to faster than expected progress in his recovery. Only 2 weeks after transitioning from a wheelchair to a walker, Gregory was walking again. Months later, he was even working towards jogging. His unwavering dedication and positive attitude were instrumental in his remarkable recovery. Inspired by his journey, Gregory developed Chakra Toddy, a natural powder drink designed to balance the body's chakras and promote overall well-being. Harnessing the healing power of natural herbs, Chakra Toddy reflects Gregory's belief in the importance of nurturing the mind, body, and soul. In addition to Chakra Toddy, Gregory is also working on creating music that aims to heal the world through the love of the craft. His story serves as a testament to the power of determination, positive energy, and the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity. Gregory Anonymized Cherry II's journey is a shining example of how setting goals, creating a supportive environment, and never giving up can lead to extraordinary results. His story continues to inspire others to face their challenges head-on and to never lose sight of their dreams, no matter the obstacles they encounter. Chapter 1. Introduction to the Internal Road to Healing. 1.1 The journey begins. Everyone experiences pain and suffering in different ways, yet we all seek the path to healing and transformation. The internal road to healing is a journey of self-discovery, introspection, and personal growth that aims to guide you towards a state of emotional, mental, and physical well-being. This book provides you with the tools, techniques, and resources needed to embark on this journey and develop a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. 1.2 What is healing? Healing is a multidimensional, holistic process that encompasses emotional, mental, and physical recovery. It involves addressing the root causes of pain, releasing emotional blockages, and nurturing the mind and body to facilitate transformation. The internal road to healing is not a one-size-fits-all approach, as every individual's journey is unique. It is about finding your own path to wholeness, happiness, and well-being. 1.3 Why the internal road? The concept of the internal road emphasizes that true healing starts from within. By exploring your inner world and understanding the relationship between your thoughts, emotions, and physical health, you can unlock the potential for lasting change. The internal road to healing guides you through the process of self-discovery, helping you identify and overcome obstacles, develop resilience, and cultivate a mindset that fosters growth and healing. 1.4 The Mind-Body Connection. Modern science has demonstrated the intricate connection between our thoughts, emotions, and physical well-being. Our mental and emotional states can significantly impact our health, making it essential to address these aspects of our lives when seeking healing. In this book, we will delve deeper into the mind-body connection, exploring how you can harness its power to facilitate your healing journey. 1.5 A comprehensive approach. The internal road to healing embraces a comprehensive, holistic approach to well-being. This means examining all aspects of your life, from your emotional and mental states to your physical health, relationships, and environment. By adopting an integrated perspective, you can address the root causes of your pain and create a sustainable, personalized healing plan. 1.6 The Power of Personal Transformation. Embarking on the internal road to healing is a commitment to personal growth and transformation. By embracing change and developing new habits and perspectives, you can unlock your potential for healing and create a life of greater well-being, balance, and happiness. 1.7 Your healing journey. Your journey is unique, and so is your path to healing. This book provides a roadmap to guide you, but it is essential to remember that every person's experience will differ. Embrace your journey, and trust the process as you uncover the path to healing that resonates with you. In the chapters that follow, we will explore the different aspects of the internal road to healing, from understanding the mind-body connection and the role of emotional health, to developing a healing mindset, practicing self-compassion, and integrating alternative therapies. Each chapter will offer practical tools, techniques, and insights to support you on your journey towards emotional, mental, and physical well-being. Chapter 2, Understanding the Mind-Body Connection. 2.1 The Science Behind the Mind-Body Connection. The mind-body connection refers to the intricate relationship between our mental and emotional states and our physical health. Scientific research has demonstrated that our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs can significantly impact our overall well-being, including our immune function, hormonal balance, and nervous system. In this chapter, we will delve into the science behind the mind-body connection and explore how it plays a vital role in the healing process. 2.2 The Impact of Thoughts and Emotions on Health. Our thoughts and emotions are not isolated experiences, they have a direct influence on our physical health. Chronic stress, anxiety, and negative emotions can trigger inflammation, weaken the immune system, and contribute to a range of health issues. Conversely, cultivating positive emotions and reducing stress can improve our well-being and promote healing. 2.3 The Role of the Nervous System. The nervous system plays a crucial role in the mind-body connection, particularly the autonomic nervous system, which regulates bodily functions such as heart rate, digestion, and immune response. The autonomic nervous system is divided into two branches: the sympathetic nervous system, responsible for the fight or flight response, and the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for rest and digest functions. Balancing these systems is essential for maintaining overall health and promoting healing. 2.4 The stress response and its effects on the body. When faced with stress, the body's natural reaction is to activate the fight or flight response. While this reaction is helpful in short-term situations, chronic stress can lead to an overactive stress response, resulting in a continuous release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Over time, this can negatively impact our health, increasing the risk of conditions such as heart disease, digestive issues, and compromised immune function. 2.5 Harnessing the Power of the Mind-Body Connection. Understanding the mind-body connection allows us to harness its potential in the healing process. By recognizing the impact of our thoughts and emotions on our physical health, we can take proactive steps to reduce stress, cultivate positivity, and nurture our mental and emotional well-being. 2.6 Mindfulness and its role in healing. Mindfulness is a powerful practice that can help us become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations. By developing mindfulness, we can gain better control over our mental and emotional states, ultimately promoting healing and overall well-being. 2.7 Techniques for strengthening the mind-body connection. There are numerous techniques and practices that can help strengthen the mind-body connection and facilitate healing. Some of these include meditation and relaxation techniques, deep breathing exercises, guided imagery and visualization, affirmations and positive self-talk, journaling and self-reflection, yoga, tai chi, and other mind-body practices. In the following chapters, we will explore these practices in more detail and provide guidance on how to incorporate them into your healing journey. By understanding and embracing the mind-body connection, you can tap into its powerful potential for promoting healing and well-being. As you continue on your internal road to healing, you will learn how to cultivate a healthier mindset, manage stress more effectively, and develop a deeper connection with your body. Chapter 3: The Role of Emotional Health in Healing. 3.1 The Importance of Emotional Health. Emotional health plays a critical role in our overall well-being and is an essential component of the healing process. Our emotions can directly impact our physical health, mental clarity, and quality of life. In this chapter, we will explore the importance of emotional health and its connection to healing, as well as provide strategies for cultivating emotional well-being. 3.2 Identifying and understanding emotions. The first step towards emotional health is to identify and understand our emotions. This involves developing self-awareness and recognizing the triggers, patterns, and responses that influence our emotional state. By understanding our emotions, we can begin to address their underlying causes and cultivate healthier emotional responses. 3.3 The connection between emotions and physical health. Our emotions can directly impact our physical health, as they trigger physiological responses within the body. Chronic negative emotions, such as stress, anxiety, and anger, can contribute to inflammation, hormonal imbalances, and weakened immune function. Conversely, positive emotions, such as joy, gratitude, and love, can promote healing and well-being. 3.4 Emotional processing and release. To facilitate healing, it is essential to process and release trapped emotions that may be contributing to our physical or mental health issues. Emotional processing involves acknowledging our feelings, understanding their origins, and allowing ourselves to feel and express them in a healthy way. Techniques for emotional processing and release include journaling, talking with a therapist or support person, and engaging in creative outlets such as art or music. 3.5 Cultivating emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is the ability to adapt and recover from difficult emotional experiences. By developing emotional resilience, we can better manage stress, cope with adversity, and maintain a sense of balance and well-being. Strategies for cultivating emotional resilience include practicing self-compassion, developing healthy coping mechanisms, and establishing a strong support network. 3.6 The power of positivity. Cultivating a positive mindset can have a significant impact on our emotional and physical health. By focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, we can reduce stress, increase happiness, and improve our overall well-being. Techniques for developing positivity include practicing gratitude, reframing negative thoughts, and engaging in activities that bring joy and fulfillment. 3.7 Emotional self-care and well-being. Emotional self-care is an essential component of the healing process, as it allows us to nurture our emotional health and create a foundation for overall well-being. Emotional self-care practices include setting boundaries, prioritizing self-compassion, and regularly engaging in activities that bring happiness and relaxation. In conclusion, emotional health plays a crucial role in our healing journey. By cultivating emotional well-being, we can create a strong foundation for physical and mental health, and ultimately, facilitate the healing process. As you continue along the internal road to healing, the strategies and techniques discussed in this chapter will serve as valuable tools for nurturing your emotional health and promoting lasting change. Chapter 4. Uncovering the Hidden Wounds, Trauma and Grief. 4.1 The Impact of Trauma and Grief on Healing. Trauma
Hi,
and
it's
grief
Gwyneth
are
Paltrow
deeply
all the
rooted
way from the big
emotional
screen.
experiences that can significantly impact our healing journey. They often manifest as hidden wounds that, if left unaddressed, can hinder our emotional, mental, and physical well-being. In this chapter, we will explore the effects of trauma and grief on the healing process and provide strategies for acknowledging, processing, and healing these hidden wounds. 4.2 Recognizing the signs of trauma. Trauma can result from various experiences, such as abuse, accidents, natural disasters, or loss. The signs of trauma can be subtle or overt, but often include emotional, cognitive, and physical symptoms, such as anxiety, depression, flashbacks, difficulty concentrating, and changes in sleep or appetite. Recognizing these signs is an essential first step in addressing the impact of trauma on our healing journey.
Inferno of Desire, A Tale of Forbidden Love, by Council of Greggs, Preface. In this gripping tale of forbidden love, Council of Greggs explores the complexities of human emotion, desire, and the consequences of breaking societal norms. Delving deep into the hearts and minds of the central characters, the story examines the transformative power of love and the significance of choosing one's own path, even when it means traversing challenging terrain and confronting disapproval. Chapter List. 1. Serendipitous Sparks. 2. Clandestine Cravings. 3. Rapturous Rendezvous. 4. Exposed Secrets. 5. The Crossroads of Fate. 6. Embracing the Flame. Chapter 1. Serendipitous Sparks. The sun had barely dipped below the horizon, casting the sky in a brilliant palette of reds and oranges when the first guests began to arrive at the grand estate. It was a lavish affair, the kind of event whispered about for years to come. An extravagant celebration that drew people from far and wide to revel in its opulence. Chandeliers glittered above, their crystals casting 1,000 shards of light across the walls as the ballroom filled with an ever-growing throng of beautifully attired guests. Amidst the splendor and the gaiety, two individuals found themselves inexplicably drawn to one another, Big-Headish and Knucklehead. Big-Headish was a vision of elegance and sophistication, her dark hair cascading in loose curls around her delicate features. Her gown, a stunning creation of silk and lace, hugged her curves and flowed gracefully as she moved with a dancer's poise among the revelers. Her laughter, light and melodic, was a beacon that drew the attention of many, but her eyes kept returning to one person in particular. That person was Knucklehead, a man whose presence was impossible to ignore. He exuded an air of confidence that turned heads and sparked whispers wherever he went. His chiseled jaw and piercing gaze were the perfect complement to his broad shoulders and tailored suit. He was the epitome of charisma, effortlessly charming those around him with his easy smile and quick wit. As the two locked eyes from across the room, the electricity between them was undeniable, sparking a fire that threatened to consume them both. They felt an irresistible pull towards one another, as though they were the only two people in the world. The cacophony of laughter and music faded into the background as Big-Headish and Knucklehead weaved through the crowd, drawn together by a force they could not resist. As they finally met face to face, the connection between them was palpable, their hearts pounding in unison. "Hello," Big-Headish murmured, her voice barely audible above the din. "I don't believe we've met." Knucklehead's eyes sparkled with mischief, the corners of his mouth curving into a knowing smile. "No, we haven't," he replied, his voice soft and sultry. "But I have a feeling we were meant to." The night unfolded before them like a dream, their connection growing deeper with each shared word and stolen glance. They spoke of their passions, their dreams, and the things that made their hearts race. As they stood there, mere inches apart, Big-Headish and Knucklehead were acutely aware of the charged energy that crackled between them. Their fingertips brushed against one another, sending shivers down their spines. The world around them seemed to fade away, leaving only the two of them, entwined in a dance of fate. For hours they reveled in each other's company, the magnetism between them growing stronger with each passing moment. They danced together, their bodies moving in perfect harmony as the music swirled around them, their eyes never leaving one another's. As the night wore on, they found themselves sharing secrets, and fearing about anyone else, their hearts laid bare in the safety of each other's embrace. As the night drew to a close, Big Headish and Knucklehead reluctantly parted ways, their minds consumed with thoughts of one another. They exchanged a lingering glance, a silent promise that their paths would cross again. Little did they know, this chance encounter was just the beginning of a journey that would challenge their convictions, redefine their understanding of love, and set their world ablaze with the inferno of desire. And as the first light of dawn peeked over the horizon, they each returned to their separate lives, forever changed by the connection they had forged. In the days and weeks that followed, Big Headish and Knucklehead found themselves unable to shake the memories of that fateful night. The sound of their laughter, the warmth of their touch, and the intensity of their gazes haunted their every waking moment, filling them with a longing that could not be denied. Each stolen moment, each secret rendezvous, brought them closer together, the fire of their passion burning ever brighter. But as the whispers of their forbidden love spread throughout their social circles, the weight of societal expectations and their own fears began to bear down on them. They knew that the road ahead would be fraught with challenges, that the choices they would make could change the course of their lives forever. Yet, as they stood at the precipice of a new and uncertain future, they could not help but feel that the inferno of desire that burned within them was worth fighting for. And so, with hearts full of hope and love, Big Headish and Knucklehead embarked on a journey that would take them through the depths of heartache and the heights of passion, ultimately forcing them to confront the question that had been haunting them since the moment they first locked eyes: was the love they had found worth risking everything for? And as they delved deeper into the tangled web of their desires, they would discover that the answer was far more complex than they could have ever imagined. The story of Big Headish and Knucklehead serves as a testament to the power of love and the sacrifices we are willing to make for the ones who set our hearts aflame. It is a tale of passion and desire, of secrets and lies, and the indomitable human spirit that defies all odds in the pursuit of true happiness. And as they navigate the treacherous waters of their forbidden love, they will come to learn that, sometimes, the greatest battles are the ones waged within our own hearts. Chapter 2. Temptation's Embrace. As the days turned to weeks following their chance encounter, Big Headish and Knucklehead found themselves unable to forget the other. Their thoughts were consumed by the memories of that magical evening and the undeniable connection they had formed. Despite their best efforts to resist, temptation's siren call beckoned them, drawing them ever closer to the edge of the abyss. Big Headish was no stranger to commitment, her heart already promised to another. She was engaged to a kind and loving man, someone who had been a steadfast presence in her life. Yet she couldn't shake the memory of Knucklehead's touch, his voice a haunting melody that played in her dreams. She found herself questioning her choices, wondering if the life she had built was truly what she desired. Knucklehead, too, was entangled in a relationship of his own, his heart pledged to a woman who had been his constant companion for years. She was beautiful and supportive, a woman who had given him the strength to face life's challenges head-on. And yet he couldn't deny the magnetic pull he felt towards Big Headish, the way her laughter seemed to fill the void in his soul he never knew existed. Their paths crossed again at yet another social gathering, a lavish garden party that seemed to pale in comparison to the passion that simmered between them. As they stood beneath the moonlit sky, surrounded by the scent of blooming flowers, Big Headish and Knucklehead finally succumbed to the yearning that had been building within them for weeks. In a secluded corner of the garden, hidden from the prying eyes of their peers, they shared a stolen kiss that set their hearts ablaze. The taste of their forbidden love was intoxicating, and they knew they could not resist its allure any longer. They arranged to meet in secret, hidden away from the world that sought to keep them apart. In the sanctuary of a dimly lit hotel room, they gave into the passion that had been simmering beneath the surface, allowing it to consume them completely. Their first night together was a whirlwind of exploration, their bodies entwined as they reveled in each other's touch. Every caress, every stolen kiss was a revelation, unraveling the depths of their desire. They moved in perfect harmony, their bodies a testament to the connection that had drawn them together from the very start. As their passion reached its peak, they clung to one another, desperate to hold on to the fleeting moments that seemed to slip through their fingers like grains of sand. From that moment on, they were hopelessly entwined in a secret affair, driven by their desire to explore the depths of the passion that had ignited.
EY 4.3 Healing from Trauma. Healing from trauma involves acknowledging the experience, good night between them. Their stolen moments were filled with passionate embraces, whispered confessions, and the thrill of the forbidden. Each rendezvous seemed to fan the flames of their love higher, their connection growing stronger with...
Hey! Speechify here. You have exceeded your daily HD word limit. In order to continue enjoying your
Every
experience
touch
with
and
high-quality
shared
voices,
secret.
please upgrade your
But as
subscription
their
by clicking
clandestine
the
affair
upgrade
continued,
button. If you are
the
not ready to
shadow of
upgrade,
guilt began
you
to
can
loom
continue
over
listening
them.
with non-HD
They
voices.
knew the consequences of their actions, the heartache and betrayal that would be unleashed if their secret were to be discovered. The weight of their deception pressed down on them, threatening to suffocate the very passion that had brought them together. As Big Headish and Knucklehead stood on the precipice of their desires, they were forced to confront the reality of their situation. Their love was a dangerous and intoxicating force, one that could destroy everything they held dear if they allowed it to consume them. And as they looked into each other's eyes, they knew they had to make a choice: surrender to the allure of temptation or walk away from the fire that burned within them before it was too late. With heavy hearts, they chose to protect their loved ones and their lives, vowing to put an end to their affair. But as they turned away from each other, they could not ignore the aching emptiness that threatened to swallow them whole. The memories of their passion, the intensity of their love, lingered like a ghost, a haunting reminder of the path they had chosen not to take. And as they attempted to return to their previous lives, they found themselves forever changed, their hearts forever marked by the love they had dared not pursue. Yet, fate had other plans for Big Headish and Knucklehead. Despite their best efforts to resist, they were drawn to each other time and time again, unable to deny the magnetic pull of their love. Each stolen moment together was a bittersweet reminder of the life they could have shared, a tantalizing taste of the happiness that seemed forever out of reach. As they continued to navigate the treacherous waters of their secret affair, they found solace in the passionate nights they spent wrapped in each other's arms. Their love, though forbidden, was a force to be reckoned with, a beacon that shone through the darkness of their guilt and fear. In the safety of their secret world,